Good morning, everybody. Lone Wolf Rick here, and I am back in Las Vegas, as you can see by the Welcome to Las Vegas sign there. It's another windy day. It's windy here in Las Vegas today. It's supposed to be a high of the upper 70s again today, so hopefully it's like the wind dies down a little bit, maybe. It is a little bit of rain in the forecast maybe next week. So I'm hoping anyway. It's like we get a little bit of rain, and number one, helps clean the air a little bit. Number two, because we really need it really bad. I don't know if you can see beyond the side there and through those trees, but there's some snow on the mountain there, which is also a welcome sight. It's like, like I said before, it's been a late year. It's like for any snow. It's like this is the first kind of measurable amount that's been up there. So anyway, we just take a walk down here and see what's going on. So we had temperatures here in Las Vegas had been in the mid to upper 70s. And we had the one day in Laughlin. It's like I reported it was like 85 degrees. But I think actually today, on this Friday, it's like it's supposed to be about 80 degrees is what they were showing down there. But next week, looks like it'll start getting a little bit cooler again. And like I said, it's like Wednesday and Thursday, they're showing it's like, a chance of rain anyway. But the high for those days is supposed to be at about the mid 60s. So another front kind of moves through. If the microphone is picking up this wind, I apologize because it is very windy. You see from the trees up there, kind of jostling around. Take a look down the strip here. I had a very good time at Laughlin. It was nice, a nice trip. My next trip, kind of out of town, it's like we'll be at the end of March. I'll be going to WonderCon in Anaheim, California, comic book convention. That'll be a lot of fun. My daughter had already gotten us tickets for Knott's Berry Farm. So we're going down on a Thursday. And then we'll be going to the convention on Friday and Saturday. But on Thursday, it's like we'll be at Knott's Berry. I haven't been at Knott's Berry in, wow, 30 years maybe. So that should be a lot of fun. See here on this Dream Hotel project, they got this wall completely built now around the project. But I have still not read on the internet or anything that they've actually they got their financing situated and they're starting work, or when they're actually starting work. So I guess that remains to be seen. You know, in the past they just had a fence around it, so you could kind of see what was going on in there, which was nothing. This crate has been here for about 3 years, 4 years, with nothing going on inside. So we'll keep an eye on it. We'll see what could be going on there. While I was in Laughlin, and you know, at nighttime, just kind of got the TV on, but kind of scouring the internet and looking for ideas or whatever. I did see a trip it's like that I really wanted to take. However, it won't be until the fall, but I think it would be a fun trip. That's a teaser, because since I haven't finalized anything or actually booked anything on it, I don't want to commit and say I'm going to do this. But it's a place I've always wanted to go, and it's like it's a thing I've always wanted to do, so we'll see if the plans kind of work out for me. But like I say, it would be in the fall sometime, probably around October would be when I would take this trip. So that's it. That's a teaser for something possibly coming up in the future. But right now I'm back in Vegas for a while, for a few weeks. Somebody tore this fence down. Looks like there's been some maybe some heavy machinery and stuff going in and out of there, so maybe they got something planned for this piece of land. Maybe it finally sold. Take a look at that bulldozer up there working. Now that's part of the airport. What they're doing there is just another little expansion they got going on there. There's a few people out and about roaming around today. I've heard this guy's pretty good, that Shin Lim. It's up there on the billboard. He was over at the Mirage for quite a while, I think, for a few years. And of course, once the Mirage closed down, he found a gig and moved over to the Venetian. This where all this equipment's at, sitting on this piece of land, is owned by Elon Musk's boring company. That's the one that's built, doing all those tunnels underneath Las Vegas, so as Tesla can drive people back and forth to wherever they need to go. And eventually, from what I've been reading, they'll be like one of those Tesla boring stations right here. I don't know if this will end up being the closest one to the airport, or if they're just putting it down here because it'll be the closest one to the convention center here at Mandalay Bay, or at least this end of the strip anyway. You see, look at, there's a lot of equipment and piping and wires and wiring and all kinds of stuff in there. So it looks like right now they're just kind of using it as maybe a, either a storage area or a dumping ground, one or the other. Now this place here, this old Diamond Inn that closed down, it had a lot of information on who to contact. It's like if you were interested in buying the land or the old motel, but probably mostly for the land. And that's been painted over, as you see. Now they still have the information on it. Of how much land it is and all of that stuff, but maybe since the company wasn't able to move it, maybe they've got rid of them and they've just got some local people doing it. Now, if you don't really know what this property is, this was the property that had the pink elephant in the front of it. If you remember him. One of the last of the, or probably the last, of the old motels left on the strip. There was this, it was like the Glass Pool Motel, if you remember that. And that was just down here, just almost right next to it, or down a little ways anyway. And then it was all the little mom and pop motels that were all kind of along this area here. Of course, out of all of them, the Glass Pool Inn was like the probably the most popular one. Watch people swim in the glass pool. As we're getting closer to spring break, let me say this first. Right here is where the destination for Los Boulevards is, where the strip starts. Right at this spot right here. But what I was going to say, it's like as it gets closer to spring break time, I've been seeing a lot more ads for Circus. They're the SpongeBob's Crazy Carnival ride. And not only that, you're advertising the whole Adventure Dome, indoor theme park. As families will start more and more coming to Vegas, it's like during the next couple of months. See, the MJ Resort says Narhari lifeguards. Never done anything to really develop this. You can see they've just been trying to use it as for parking. Or events, it says. I guess you could maybe have like a concert out there, or a flea market type thing, or something like that, maybe. Now this guy is listening to music and dancing in the middle of the strip. You see everything in Las Vegas, huh? Alright everybody, I think that's going to do it for this video. I greatly appreciate it. See over here at the Mandalay Bay, they got their beach club siding up, so they're getting ready to open their stuff at the pool here. I'm Lone Wolf Rick. Thank you very much for joining me, everybody. I greatly appreciate it. I'll see y'all in the next video. Hey, take care of yourselves, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for giving me a few minutes of watching my videos. Hey, bye-bye, everybody.